Next thing I learned is clinically depressed means nothing will make you happy. So, getting a new car, new job, whatever it is, nothing will make you happy.
Not even your expectations.
Nothing. I mean, I got diagnosed with major depressive disorder, and it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's pretty much saying absolute. It's almost like a roundabout way of saying, there's something wrong with your car. It's like, why isn't it running right? I don't know. Something's wrong with it. It's just not firing. There's something. You can look at it from the physical standpoint of when you're clinically depressed, when you're going through a depressive disorder. A lot of it's going to have to do with your serotonin reuptake and just that, the chemical balances in your brain to where you can have a great life and you can still be unhappy, or you still not be able to get out of that depression. Like no matter what you do, what you say, what happens to you, there's just something there that's not going to change. That's my understanding of, clinical, or at least, some type of or depression that's been diagnosed to that point. Can you get out of it? Yes, obviously, but it takes a lot of therapy and a lot of medication in some cases. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Another thing Mo Gaudat says is how like people are depressed because life hits them hard, right? So there's like an event, like maybe a family member dies or car crash, what have you. Um, so people are depressed because life hits them hard, and then whether life took something away and is treating me badly, they feel like they have a right to be unhappy. In a sense, they do, but the goal is to not dwell there, stay there. Like, yeah, I get it. When you lose a mother, you're going to be so down in the dumps. But the goal is to as quickly get out as quick as possible. And I know that's hard for some people, but you don't want to dwell there. It's not a good place for the mind to be. It's not even a good place where the heart and subconscious should be either. You don't want to dwell there.
Yeah, it's like initially the emotion you feel can be decided by, events that happen. But at a certain point, it becomes a choice, I think. Um, obviously no one wants to stay sad forever, but I can understand if something tragic happens in your life, you're allowed to feel that emotion of, depression or sadness. But at some point, I would hope that, the person who's feeling that can choose to um, change their perspective on what's happened. Like, yes, maybe you lost a relative, and instead of focusing on the relative's gone and happened in a tragic way, now I'm shifting my perspective on it. Like you said earlier, you know what? I had a good time with that relative. You know what? They were here. They did a lot of good things with me, for me, and now you're cherishing the memory. Now you're shifting the perspective from sad about them being gone to being thankful that they lived. That's the duality of it, because I feel like happiness, just like depression, those are feelings. You don't always feel the same way, but you can learn to choose how you feel. You can choose to feel happy, at any moment. It's just like you said. It's like always going to be dependable on your perspective of what's currently. It's, oh man, glass half deals. Oh man, I got half a glass of water. I remember when I was thirsty. Like, this is the best thing ever. Thank you for this water.
Yeah. And that's why Mo Gaudat says, you will never get out of unhappiness unless you choose to. You're spot on, bro.